And that's all my argument tonight is that embedded support with English and maths, when, you know, and I'm not just playing the Ofsted card, but when you do have an inspection, all you need to do is to do, first of all, what's called a skills audit, which is kind of have a look at your subject and begin to kind of think, well, where's the maths in my subject? Is there much in it? Is there some terminology? Are there documents that people might need to read that they're unfamiliar with? And I suppose that's the first process of getting started with embedding, because if I had time to come back and look at some more practical strategies with you, what I would say I'd ask you to do is not to do anything extra. I'd say that all I'm asking you to do is put quality into your teaching in terms of enriching your teaching and making your subject more accessible to your learners.
You are doing this for the love. And what I'm here to say to you tonight is that your learners want to be like you. They want to walk like you, talk like you.
Don't think
not
so.
going to break into song, I promise you. You really wouldn't like that. They want to be able to use the skills that you use in your subject area, including the skills that involve English and maths. And all we're asking you to do is to become more aware of those skills that are linked to English and maths, and make sure that you include them and that they are visible in your curriculum and that you're assessing them. You're helping people. Because the point of adult community learning is, I think, to improve equality and diversity in our communities. Does anybody disagree with that? Thank goodness.
When I worked with her, she was a bit nervous about the maths, and she just copied that out of the textbook. And I said, oh right, okay, well that's pretty clear. You've got a nice table there, and it's accurate. You haven't made any mistakes. And I said, but is that what you actually do? She said, no. I said, well, why are you? She said, but that's what's in the book. And I said, well, what do you do then? And she said, well, I just know that, you know, for every 2 drops of essential oil, I can use 5 ml of carrier oil. And then I said, well, why don't you share that with your learners? And she said, well, that's not real maths, is it? I said, well, that's what you do as a professional, isn't it? And I suppose that's my point about this whole session, is that those students want to become her, and they want to acquire her practices, whether it's in terms of language or whether it's in terms of maths. I suppose she was nervous about, she thought maths was some abstract subject that she should be teaching using traditional school-based textbook algorithms. Whereas in fact what I tried to encourage her to do is to think of what she practically does, her own craft, her own professionalism in knowing how accurate